It's the Big Station 93 BLX, home of the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You're tuned into the Underground. Got a very special interview with a cat that's making a lot of noise in the city. He goes by the name of Mike.Will. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Mike.Will ?
Yeah, I've never really caught on to that because, like, sometimes I thought it was like a typo when I see you on Facebook, and I'm like, I don't understand it. Like, so how should I say if I saw you, am I calling you Mike.Will ? Come here?
No, it's just basically how I spelled it out to just be different and unique. The question mark stands for doubt. You know what I'm saying? Because when I first started, that's basically what I was doing. I was kind of doubting myself, wasn't really serious about it. But my influences and my mentors told me to go for it, so that's what I did.
So that's what's up, you know. I mean, we all have situations where we doubt ourselves, you know. But when we are our own worst critic, it makes ourselves better.
Yeah, it's more, it's realer. You know what I'm saying? When you question yourself, when you're more modest about the situation, rather than you just be arrogant. It's like, yeah, my chest out, I can rap.
Yeah, it should have been at least it wasn't Mike.Will ! Exclamation point, right? Mike.Will ! Exclamation point. I'm here.
Yeah.
So tell the Gulf Coast what you got going on.
Basically, I got Work Ethics. It's gonna be dropping in November, late November. My present mixtape right now is Selective Hearing. That was out. Well, it's an album / mixtape. It's on iTunes. You can go check it out there. Got the video out, 60,000 feet. So basically, I just been working, and hopefully, you know, it'll come to light.
Okay, that's what's up. Well, speaking of the video, you know, I had the pleasure of being able to hang out with you on the video shoot. I don't know why I was so shy. Like, you know, it was like a group of guys, and I'm standing there trying to hide behind them and look sexy at the same time. It really wasn't working.
But you did good, though. You did good. You did good. She was real shy, but, you know, we got her out of her shell. It looks real nice. Y'all check it out. It's on YouTube. It's going to be on World Star Hip Hop pretty soon when we get everything together.
Well, that's what's up.
So just check it out.
Okay. So tell us about this 60,000 feet. Tell the Gulf Coast, because I'm going to be playing it on the show later on. Tell us about it. You know, what's the song about?
Okay. Basically, the song is about being yourself. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, a lot of people had the song out. Well, a couple of songs I was like, I'm fly, I'm this, I'm this, I'm that. So I was just like, what's better than fly? You know what I'm saying? So I just came up with my own unique word and just said 60,000 feet. You know what I'm saying? I know 70,000 feet or 100,000 feet is flyer than that.
62,000 feet?
I know that's flyer than that, but that's just my own little swag I put to it. I always try to come up with a unique title. When I break my
60,000 feet in one, son.
Like people say 1,000.
Yeah.
When they say 100.
So everybody gonna start screaming 60,000. So that's what's up, though, you know. And you gotta do you and be the best you that you can be. Yeah. And you know, like I always say, never let anybody tell you that the sky's the limit when there's footprints on the moon.
Yeah.
You can do anything, you know. And I'm sure the moon's more than 60,000 feet.
That's like outer space.
All right, so cameraman. Let me see here. So Mike, tell us about your squad. I want to know about your squad, you know.
Yeah, basically, I know people always see Pound DDMG. Daydream Music Group is a situation I made. Plus, it's legal too. It's LLC. With talent like engineers, artists, cameraman, David Jones himself. You know, we all just came together and we trying to pursue one goal. So it's people I grew up with that's in the clique, but it's also people that I met along the way in the music.
Okay, well, that's what's up. And it's Daydream
Music Group.
Daydream Music Group. You hear that right there. DDMG.
DDMG.
That's what's up. So I assume that everything that you do, like you said, is legal.
Yeah.
And you got everything as far as your music business on point.
Oh, yeah.
ASCAP, BMI, all that. Because, I mean, obviously, you got it on iTunes. So
yeah,
if you got it on iTunes and you're making some revenue, you definitely don't want Uncle Sam to be knocking at your door.
Oh, no. I got everything legalized. Everything's legit. Shouts out to the mentors who showed me how to do it, because I didn't know how to do it at first. But I got everything situated. Selective Hearing, it's on iTunes. So check that out.
All right, selective hearing, and then like you said, the mixtape work ethics as well is what you're gonna be working on.
Yeah,
soon.
It's done.
It's done. It's just in the process of coming out, and with that big explosion that you normally do, you know, with your mixtape release parties and all that. Because I was there as well.
Yeah, she's been supporting me along the way, and shouts out to Nina for that. You know?
Thank you. I'm trying, man. I try to support everybody as much as I can. I need like 4 clones of myself, so then I'll be good. Tell the Gulf Coast about. I want to know about your influences.
My biggest influence, you already know what I'm gonna say. My biggest influence was Tupac. Tupac Shakur. Not just his music, but just what he did outside the music. You know, he had some bumps in the road where he kind of talked too much or whatever, but what he did outside the music as far as uplift people who struggling. That's what I represent. You know what I'm saying? So he's one of my influences. You know, from Alabama, you got to say C-Now and Mr. Big as far as legends. It's some DJs I met along the way, like DJ Full Moon. You know, he influenced me to actually drop my first mixtape because I wasn't even going to do it.
You was just going to play around with it, huh? Just look at that on the coffee table?
I was still freestyle battling everybody. And he was like, man, you need to record, man. Just come out here, man. You got a job, man. Just come out here and, you know, and we can drop some tracks. So shouts out to Full Moon for that.
Shouts out to Full Moon. Yeah, Mooney's mad cool, for real. He, you know, he dropped some good advice. I'll sit there and kick it with him a couple times on the phone, and he'll sit there, hey sis.
He'll talk to you for about 3-4 hours.
What? He'll be sitting there like.
You were like, Moon, man.
Come on, man.
I got a phone call. I'll call you right back.
Shouts out to Moon, and you just hang up. We love you, Moon.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Election Day is coming up next month.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely want to be able to. I've been trying to push it out there. You know, the 26th, this past Friday, was the last day you can register to vote. Yeah. Are you registered?
Oh yes, I've been registered to vote.
Have you been following up on the presidential campaigns, like the debates and stuff?
Team Obama. I've been following because, you know, outside of music, I work every day and I have kids and I have a wife. So I struggle just like everybody else trying to do stuff check to check and trying to handle business. So if people out there in clueless or saying that I'm in between, I don't know what I'm going to do. I think you should get out there and vote, because if you don't vote, you shouldn't really have any conversation in my eyes. Because
or any room to complain
to complain about anything, because as far as Mitt Romney, I'm not going to talk down on him or nothing like that, but I really don't think he's leaning towards anybody that's in poverty. Or who's been through poverty, or just a middle class worker. Well, there's no such thing as middle class anymore. It's just poor or you're rich. So I think people should get out there and vote, regardless who you're voting for. It still will make a difference. Just go vote, period.
That's what's up. Well, I appreciate that, because they definitely need to hear that. Yeah. You know, your voice needs to be heard. Yeah. And if you're not registered, unfortunately, the registration date was the 26th, but, you know, make sure you're registered in the next 4 years. Some people just start voting when Obama came into power. Yeah. So that's a good thing too. But that goes to show the influence as well. Yeah, he's a big influence. Shouts out to Obama, because he had some bumps in the road just like anybody. We all know. Perfect. We're all human. Yeah. So all right, so we're gonna wrap this up, Mike. I want the Gulf Coast to know where they can find you at. So if you want to spit your contact information or anything else you want to spit out there, let them know. Where can we find Mike.Will ? You can find me on www.livemixtapes.com if you want to check out my music. You can also find me on iTunes.com. Just type in Mike.Will. You don't have to type in the question mark. Just type in Mike.Will. If you want to purchase the album, you also can find me on YouTube, on Twitter @Mike.Will09, and on Facebook /Mike.Will. So check me out. I appreciate y'all's support. Thank you. We appreciate you. You know what I mean? Definitely. I appreciate you for coming out here. I appreciate you for having me. No problem. You have any last words before we wrap this up?
Shouts out to God and the family.
All right.
That's it.
Well, thank you for coming out.
Oh, DDMG.
It was a pleasure.
DJ New Era, exclusive, fitted camp low shit.
Right life, fast cars. She told me that she never really fuck with stars. Good weed, good drink, self-made, getting green lights, real estate. Flyer than the